Hello, namaste. It's me, Ujjwal Adhikari, and right now the world is facing some natural calamities and disasters like the fire in the Los Angeles in uh, America and some very snow storm and and the significance is mainly we're seeing is there any natural calamities bringing due to the planetary transits happening in the sky. So, in this regard, first, we are seeing through the sight of astrology, okay, astrological view, and through the transit of the uh, planets like Jupiter, Saturn, and Rahu. Is there any significance that they can define the natural calamities, and what is the time period between that calamities? So let's start this with the planetary transit of Saturn. Okay. So right now the Saturn is transiting in Aquarius sign, and it is transiting to Aquarius up to the March 29, 2025. So after that, the Saturn is transiting to Pisces sign. In this regard, what we can see is Saturn is right now in Aquarius sign, the sign of own sign. Okay, Saturn is transiting in own sign, which is not bad, it is good. And after March 29, it is transiting to the Pisces sign, which is the sign of water, and Saturn is the sign of air. So air is transiting to water, that means some disastrous is going to happen in the oceanic area, in the water part of the world. So it is signifying somehow this type of transit. And uh, regarding the Saturn Gochara, regarding the Saturn Gochara, in some nakshatra, we have to see the Gochar from the part of the nakshatra also. And let me check about the nakshatra transit. And in this regard, right now Saturn is transiting in Purva Bhadra nakshatra. So Saturn in Purva Bhadra is Purva Bhadra is the nakshatra of Lord Jupiter, and Saturn in Purva Bhadra, it is auspicious right now. Then after April 28, 2025, the Saturn is transiting to Uttara Bhadra nakshatra. So when the Saturn is transiting to Uttara Bhadra, that means the Saturn is in the own nakshatra, transiting in own nakshatra after the April 28, 2025. The Saturn is getting very good position for itself, but Saturn is going in the sign of water in the Pisces. So some natural calamities and disasters may be seen. Some very disastrous time is coming after 28 of April 2025 up to the October 3, 2025, because then again the Saturn will be transiting to Purva Bhadra nakshatra. So between these, the when Saturn is in Uttara Bhadra nakshatra, the period from April 28 to October 3, we have to be more cautious about the natural calamities like earthquake, like volcanoes. Okay, and volcanoes nearby the oceanic area. This type of calamities may be seen, and some type of natural diseases also. Okay, like a very devastating virus also may come. So you have to be more worried. We have to be more worried about this time through the eyes of Saturn transit. And again, we have to see the next transit about the Jupiter also. In this regard, if Jupiter is doing good or not in this transit. Right now, you can see Jupiter is transiting in the sign of Taurus, and Jupiter in Taurus, it's not good sign. And regarding the nakshatra transit also, from May 14, 2025, Jupiter is transiting to the sign of uh, Gemini. Okay, Gemini sign up to October 18, 2025. And regarding the nakshatra gochar of the Guru of the Jupiter, let me check. Right now, Jupiter is transiting in Rohini nakshatra, and Rohini is the sign of Moon, and Jupiter and Moon, they are having good dignity right now up to April 10, 2025. But after April 10, 2025 to June 14, uh, the Jupiter is transiting to Mrigashira. So Mrigashira is the nakshatra of Mars. Again, what is happening that Mars, that means Earth. So some type of activity regarding Earth is seen here, but we cannot predict so hard here because Jupiter in Mrigashira is also a good sign. And after but here what we can see is after April 10, 2025 to June 14, 2025, the Jupiter is going to Ardra Nakshatra, and which is signifying devastating period. This period, Guru and Rahu is forming the Guru Chandal Yoga. So in this time, some disasters may happen, some virus may spread over the world. Okay, so April 10 to June 14, we have to be more cautious. After June 14, again the Jupiter is transiting to Punarvasu, which is a very good sign for the Jupiter. So after June 14, it can be seen some auspiciousness in the transit. Likewise, let us see the planetary transit regarding another planet, which is Rahu, and which is very important in the transit. So regarding the Rahu transit, right now Rahu is transiting in the Pisces sign itself. So Rahu in Pisces is not a good sign. Rahu itself, the wind, and the Pisces sign is the water. So Rahu is having some problem with the water there in the oceanic area, in the river basin area. Right now, Rahu is transiting in Pisces, and after May 18, 2025, Rahu is transiting to Aquarius sign, and Rahu is having its own sign, Aquarius, like very beneficial sign for the Rahu, and Rahu is getting its dignity in the Aquarius. At that time also, some disasters may be happening because of the Rahu in the Aquarius sign, having the Rahu good dignity because it is the negative planet. And also we can see the Rahu nakshatra gochara here, and right now Rahu is transiting in Uttarabhadra. Uttarabhadra is the Saturn nakshatra. So Rahu and Saturn combination is also not so good regarding the natural disaster and natural calamities. So this is transiting up to the March 16, 2025 in the Purabhadra. From Uttarabhadra to Purabhadra, it is going from March 16, 2025 to November 23rd. Okay, after November 23rd, it is going to Satavisha. So regarding this period, up to March 16, Rahu is not having good dignity. After that, Rahu is going to Purva Bhadrapada. That is, Rahu is going to the Jupiter Nakshatra, that is Guru Chandali again forming here. So this period is also very disastrous period from March 16, 2025 to November 23rd, 2025. So this period, these three transit, we have seen the three transits like Saturn, like Jupiter and Rahu. They are signifying somehow very disastrous natural calamities. And regarding these signs, they are transiting to mainly two signs. One Aquarius sign, and one is the Pisces sign. Aquarius sign is the sign which is related with western arena of the globe, and Pisces is the northern area of the globe. So in this regard, what we can see is that these these calamities may be seen towards the north and western part of the globe. So people who are residing northern and western part of the globe, they have to be cautious more about these calamities in this time period what I have mentioned before. And throughout the remedial measures, there are three transits: Jupiter, Rahu, and Saturn. So regarding these transits, and this is happening to the earth also, so please let's chant uh, Lord Hanumana. You can recite Hanuman Chalisa daily. You can recite Panchamukhi Hanumani Kavacha regularly. And you can recite the Mahamrityunjay mantra Om Triambakam Jajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarikumiya Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamritat, like this mantra regularly, to get less distractions, less problem from these natural calamities, and this viruses also may come. So be cautious regarding this planetary transit. We have predicted this, and I pray all of you to be safe from your side. Thank you very much.